Welcome, Wargamers, to another Copenhagen Miller Battle Gamers video. You are here with your channel host Chris and Rob, and we are here with another battle report for you guys today. We are playing 500 points of Moria against Minas Tirith. So, something you have seen before, however, we are both bringing models that you have not seen before. Very exciting. We haven't decided what we're playing.
No, we haven't.
To the death. Would be, we could also roll for it, but
Yeah. Well, we haven't been using new stuff. We're going to just do to the death.
yeah,
That's
just
a somewhat practice game.
yeah, to make things easier. Now, bringing in models that you haven't seen before is because we haven't really played with them before either. So please excuse us if we don't get the rules 100% correct. If you do spot some mistakes and which have not been edited, then do please comment in the comment section below and let us know what went wrong. That's it, right? Yeah, so let's just jump straight into it and show you the armies now. And so we are here with the Moria army. First we have the army general, leader, Durberts, beautifully painted up by Rob. And in the back we also have a bat swarm, also painted up by Rob. Looking very nice there. Bat swarm, we have a troll, and the troll has both a troll chain and a spear. And then we have a walk marauder. In the second warband, we have a Moria Goblin Shaman, and he is leading 3 Goblin Prowlers, 3 Moria Goblins with bow, and a troll. However, the cave troll here has not been giving spear, although the model is carrying it. He does have a troll chain though. And the last warband, we have Roblock there in the back, also painted up by Rob. Painted up basically all this army. And he is bringing 12 Moria Goblins, 4 with spear, and 8 with shield, as it were. And that brings in the entire Moria force of dead on 500 points. Yeah.
And here's the Minas Tirith force, or at least a part of it. Here we have Boromir, who's going to be my general. He's leading 12 warriors of Minas Tirith. 6 with sword and board, got a banner, and 8 with spear and board. Next to that, we have one of the new things, which is the Avenger Bolt Thrower, and that's being led by a captain. No upgrades on the Bolt Thrower for this game. And my last warband is Beregond and 4 bright, shiny, newly painted Citadel Guard with bow. And that is my 500 points.
Okay, and as mentioned before, we are playing to the death, and we are ready to do a roll for deployment. However, remember that we do have a house rule here on the channel that goes for deployment. You can deploy in the front half of your side on a roll of 1 to 2. On a 3-4, you are forced to be deploying in the back. However, if you roll a 5 or a 6, it is the full width of your half. So, we can go into deployment, so let's see what Minas Tirith gets.
Get a 1.
Get a 1, it's not good. Moria gets a 6. So, deployment will go to Moria. And we are back after deployment. Groblock and his warband of goblins rolled only a 2? 3. 3.
It was like
3. So they had to deploy in the back half of my half, as it were, so in the back quarter. So they're deployed here. Over here we have a shaman hiding behind that tree. 3 Goblin Prowlers are a little bit more brave and have deployed a little bit further up front. Cave Troll is a big coward hiding behind that tree. And 3 Goblins are over here ready to take some shots in very, very soon. And over here we have a, where is he? There, Durberts hiding behind a tree. We have a Cave Troll, and we have the Walk Marauder, and also the Bat Swarm. Notice also that the Bat Swarm is hiding. And that is Moria deployment. And over here, we just have one big chunk of Minas Tirith. So Boromir and his warband are on the left here. In the center, you have the Avenger Bolt Thrower. And on the right, you have Beregond with his longbow, along with 4 Citadel Guards with longbow as well. Strike 3 hits coming inbound very, very soon. And this is how the board looks starting round 1. So we can go into priority.
Yep.
Let's see what Minas Tirith gets. That's a 1.
Okay, not great.
Let's see what Moria gets. Get higher than 1, please. Oh,
Ooh.
that's a 4. So will you also be calling any heroics?
Nope.
Nope. And we shall come back after movement. And we are back mid-Moria movement, or at the end as it were, because the Goblin Shaman hiding behind the tree here is just going to attempt to cast Fury. Notice, however, that Grobluck is on the battlefield, so he shall not be channeling it because of Grobluck's special rule. However, he is going to spend his 2 points of will to make it, and he needs a 3+. So let's see what I get. And it's cast on that single 3 there. And 2, yeah, that's... So it's cast on the 3, and we will now go into Minas Tirith movement. And so we are back after movement. The 3 goblins you see here in the shot decided to stand still and have not moved at all, so they can get some shots over at the Citadel Guard there in a second. Prowlers moved up behind that tree here. Shaman remained still, as you saw, casted Fury. And the Cowardly Troll just swooped over behind the next tree. Meanwhile, Grobluck ran up behind that tree there, and his warband of goblins just moved up alongside him. And over here on the left, we have a cave troll that moved up, and Durbert's hiding behind that cave troll. The Warp Remoter just moved a full 10 inches, and the Bat Swarm swooped around and is hiding behind this tree, trying to avoid some shots coming in. Meanwhile, Boromir and his warband just reorganized themselves a little bit, trying to prepare for the coming charge. The Avenger Bolt Thrower remained perfectly still. Excuse me. And so did Paragon. Excuse me. And the 4 Citadel Guard. And here we go. That is the board after movement. We will be having a few shots. I shall be starting because it was my priority. And I have 3 shots coming over here, and they shall just go straight into the... Whoops, that was a finger in the way. Sorry about that. Should they go into the Citadel Guard, or should they actually try to go into the guy up by the Avenger Bolt Thrower?
Yeah, let's get rid of all that cool new stuff.
Yes! Well, regardless, I'll be getting rid of some really cool stuff.
This is true.
So, do they have the Silent Defense?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, we should try to get 3 shots in on the that guy there on the right, controlling the Avenger Bolt Thrower. The guy that's it's this big kind of thing. The goblins have not moved, so they are hitting on 5s. So let's see if we can get some 5s off. Right. So that happened. Magnificent. We will have 2 shots from the Warp Marauder. For the sake of the game, we are playing as he is down on the ground, as the GW model technically is. So everything measurement-wise will be measuring from the rock. So for the sake of the game here, he shall, I think, from the rock, it'll fit with him hitting that guy.
Yes.
With this spillover over to that guy, if it should work out that way. So they have moved, however. So leading 6s. And no. Brilliant. So that should be it for evil shooting. So we shall go into some Minas Tirith. So where would you like to start, sir? Getting down on the ground.
Hello.
What are you aiming for?
Seeing how much the troll I can technically see. I can see him.
You can see the feet, I suppose.
Yeah, like the knees, up to the knees.
Yep.
Ouch.
You're right then.
And then I put the damn bolt thrower in the way from that side. So I don't really have a lot of choice.
No.
In the way, retreat. It's going to be defense 6, right? Your troll.
Yes.
And 3s on 6s are 6s.
Correct.
So that doesn't help me much. You know what? I'm actually going to ignore the troll.
You're going to ignore it.
I'm going to try and thin you out a bit.
Would also make sense, I suppose.
These 3
Yep.
are going to go into the spear supports, just behind these guys.
Yep, okay. So hitting on false.
That's right. That's
That's
two
two.
hits.
That's good.
Strength 3 bow. Defense 4.
Yes, so 5s.
Nothing.
No. Oh, actually, sorry. Do they make it way? Do they go through? Because you said the spears.
Thank you for
So,
pointing that out.
one hit the front and one hit the back, so to
Okay.
speak.
We'll do the one at the back first.
Yep, so 5s.
Nope.
Nope.
And the one at the front.
Yep.
Also 5s, I believe.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep.
That's not great so far. This one would have in the way for this thing, so I can't actually go there.
Makes
So you'll have a shot in the prowler with in the way for the tree, I guess. Yep.
Yep. So, false. Hey! And in the way? No.
Oh.
That's a shame.
And now Baragond
Baragond.
will do exactly the same into the prowler.
Is it a prowler?
And he does not.
No, I don't think so.
So, looking for 3s this
Threes
time.
this time, yeah?
Oh, it's a 2.
That's a 2. Point of might?
Nope.
Nope.
Now the hard bit. The Avenger Bolt Thrower.
Yes.
Now this has D6 shots.
Yes.
So we'll see how many shots I get this turn.
Oh, it's a good 5.
So I'm happy with that. Okay. See the check. Obviously, I assume, like it is with everything else, it's all in arcs.
Yes.
And I think that troll might actually be in the arc if I use like the ribbon here.
Yeah,
whatever you
as
call
a,
it.
as a way
It's
of
like an
measuring.
indicator.
Yep.
Looks like it's about a 70-degree angle. Oh no, 90-degree angle, whatever. So he actually is in view, and there will be no in the ways
Very good.
for this.
So 5 shots. You have to shoot at the same target, don't you?
Nope.
Nope. You can actually choose and pick as you please.
But it has to be within 3 inches of the original targets.
Right on. Because of the scatter table thing.
Exactly.
Yep, very good.
Exactly.
So, but you 5 shots at the troll?
Yep.
Yep.
I have to resolve them one at a time.
Okay.
So rolling to hit, I believe, just have a quick mooch. Pretty sure it's 4s. Even though the crew should be using this every single day. And should be significantly better. It's 4s.
Very good.
Okay, so first shot.
Wonderful.
That's it.
There you go.
Strength 7.
Strike 7.
Yep.
So that's force.
Fucking for 4s. Nothing.
No.
So, you do the count.
I'll do the count. So that was 1 shot.
Right, next shot. That's a hit.
Hit.
See that again. That's a wound.
That's a wound. So I'll also make a wound dice. So wound and shots fired. So now you have 2 shots fired.
Yep, next one. That's a
That's
hit.
another hit. And that's not a wound.
Damn.
So that was 3 shots. Another 2.
Miss.
Does not.
Come on.
Good,
Sorry,
good,
he's not
good.
going to die this turn.
No, that's something. So last shot.
Yep. Oh,
Does not hit.
So many 3s.
But you do get a cheeky wound on that troll there.
Should have been better.
Oh well. And that completes shooting.
Yes.
Very good. So we'll just mark off the wound for the troll there, and we'll come back with combat. Playing very early in the morning here, there is no combat. There are no combats in this round. So we will go straight into priority round 2. So let's see what we're going to do with guys. I guess a 1.
Damn it, I'm not using these dice anymore. Oops.
Okay. Higher than a 1? Yes. Will you be calling any heroics out?
No thanks.
No. So we will come back after movement. And here we are after movement round 2. Grublock along with the shaman and some goblins there have just moved up. The prowlers remain still, just waiting a turn. The 3 archers over here moved half, and the troll stormed up on the right flank there. Over here, every single model remained perfectly still. And so did Minas Tirith, because they are just going to have some cheeky shots going in at various models. We should mention, unlike the Walk Marauder, because that's a conversion job put on a scenic base, the actual Walk Marauder is on the actual base, isn't he? However, Grublock is a GW model and not a conversion, and he was sculpted to be up that high, which means that is his actual height. So when measuring to hit him, say from a bolt thrower or some archers, he will have that height, just for doing in the ways and whatnot.
Yeah, it's an odd thing. Let us know what you think about it.
Yeah. However, that is how we're playing it in this game. If you have suggestions for other ways of playing it, please let us know in the comment section below. Alright, that was movement, so we can go into shooting.
Yep.
Do you want to be calling any heroic shooting? No, I didn't think so. So we will start with 3 shots here. They have moved, so they're hitting on 6s. And they will be going into the same guy as before, the guy controlling the Avenger Bolt Thrower.
Okay.
So, leading 6s. Well, okay, that was nothing. And then 2 shots from the Walk Marauder, going at the same guys as before. So needing 5s as they have not moved. And that's dreadful. Brilliant.
Woo!
Now, do your worst, sir.
I'll do my best. That still won't be enough.
Where would you like to start?
Okay. These 3
Yeah.
are going to go on the Shaman.
With 2 in the ways.
Yes.
Alright. So, hitting on force. Yeah. So,
Choke.
choke.
Baragond.
Very yes.
Come on, Baragond.
Same shaman.
Same Shaman.
Very good.
Do your stuff, Bezzers.
3s. That's a hit.
Always confident.
Does it make through the first gobbers? Does. Does it go through the second gobbers?
Yes.
Wounding on the shaman.
5, I think.
6s by force. He is defense 4, so 5s. Oh, point of might.
He's got 2 wounds.
He does have
And
2 wounds, and he has a point of fate.
No, because he's also got Fury.
And he has a Fury, yes, this is true.
I'm not going to do it.
Very good.
Last shot.
Last shot there.
I'll have a peeky.
A peeky shot.
A sneaky.
A sneaky one.
A sneaky shot.
A sneaky shot at the troll there
Troll,
behind
exactly.
in front of the tree.
Yes.
Hits. 6s.
Yep, 6s.
Boom!
Promotion.
Okay, hold on. Just get the pen out. Troll. Cheeky wound.
Right.
Alright.
Now the scary bit for you.
For me indeed. So let's see how many shots the bolt thrower gets this time around. 1. Go for 1. 1. Gets a 1!
Oh. Yeah.
Right, okay. Shots and potentially wounds on the troll again.
Well, I'm actually. I think 6. Yes.
Yes. So 6 shots coming in.
So, first shot.
First shot.
Force.
Force.
That's a hit.
Damn it.
Force
Yeah.
again.
Force again? No. That was 1 shot.
That's 1.
Yep.
Next one. That's a hit.
Yep, that's a hit. You force. No, that's 2 shots.
Right. Dice change.
Dice change. Force. That's another hit. That's a wound.
Good.
So that's 1 wound on the troll. So going into your 4th shot.
Oof, 4th shot. Nothing?
No. And your 5th shot.
Hits.
Hits, yeah, there. And a 4 will take out the troll.
Come on.
Get a 4, no?
Oh!
He misses. Well, misses the wound. 6 shot. Draw that dice getting a 4 plus.
Oh, it
no.
hits me.
There you go. So that concludes shooting. I have woken up a little bit since the last round, and I can clearly see there are no combat this time around, so we can go straight into priority round 3.
Yep.
So let's see what Minas Tirith gets. Because a 3 is better than a 1.
Strong.
Oh, but I take it on that 6. Heroic moveset. We'll come back once you figure that out.
No, I've decided.
You have to decide you're not. Brilliant. Well, then we'll come back once I've done. Well, we've done our movements. So we're back after movement round 3. Once again, the force here have just moved up. The troll and Durberts have joined them from the left flank. The 3 archers moved up 2.5 inches so they can still shoot, and the troll just moved to floor. Over here, the the Walk Marauder remained still, and so did the Battle. And that is effectively almost movement, because you did make a small movement.
I did.
You moved Baragond. He swooped around his Citadel Archer there, and so he's out of charging range from the troll there next round. Which means that you will also hit on force when shooting, because we will go straight into shooting now. So we'll start over here. I have 3 shots from the Goblin Archers. Haven't been so successful at hitting that one guy, so we'll go into your Citadel Archers this time around. So again with the spillover, if it applies, but I need 6s to hit, so probably won't. Let's see what I get.
Nada.
Great. And let's go for the Warp Marauder there. 2 shots. Shooting at the same. Yeah. So 5s. Oh, that's 1. That's a hit. That's a hit. And he has a shield, doesn't he?
Yeah,
so he's defense 6.
You need 6s.
6s, yes. So let's get a 6 here. That's a 5. Oh, so close, so close. All right, and that will be my shooting. Do you want to start with your Citadel just like before?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. They are all going to go into the Prowlers.
All 4 of them are going
There's
into.
no in the way for this because he's in base contact with this chappy.
So they're going into those 3 Moria Prowlers there. Goblin Prowlers, you know.
Yep.
So, blah, force.
It's alright.
That's 2 hits.
It's alright, it's average.
Yep.
And looking for 5s again,
I would say.
I guess.
Just double checking. They are defense 4, so you are looking for 5s. That was close.
Was not close enough.
Berry.
Round.
Yes.
We'll do the same and up into a Prowler.
Into a Prowler. Heading on falls this time around.
That's a 3.
That's a
Why did
3.
you move Baragond?
Point of might.
Why?
To turn it into a 4, and then you just need a 5 to take out a Prowler.
And a 5. 1 in 3 chance.
This is true. Single point of might. The only one he's got. Decisions.
No.
No. Right on. Because why are you not spending that point of might?
In case the troll gets in combat, then I can rogue strike.
Okay. Makes sense. Also, you do have an Avenger Bolt Thrower coming in right now, and he could also take out some Prowlers. So let's see how many shots the Avenger Bolt Thrower gets this time around.
3?
3.
Only 3?
That's good. Well, could have been better, but you know.
Could have been.
So, what is the Avenger Bolt Thrower shooting at?
This time, seeing as I haven't had a great amount of shooting, I want to try and get rid of as much models as I can now, so they're just going to go into your standard Goblin line.
Makes sense.
But I will be starting with Prowlers.
Prioritizing the Prowlers.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do a spillover so you can get the last Prowler in the back, potentially?
No.
No. So just the front rank,
front
going
rank's fine.
from camera side right to left.
Yeah. So I'll start with this one.
Yeah. Thoughts. He's in thought. Oh, he made a bad decision.
Even though we've just read the rules pre this game,
Yes.
we've already forgotten scatter. So apologies for that.
We go. Yeah.
Luckily, would it have made a difference? Probably wouldn't have made that much of a difference because I assume the only thing it would have been able to scatter onto, because of 3 inches, would have been Durberts, and you probably wouldn't have wanted that anyway. And so...
It's well that you remembered it, but for the sake of the game, so far I don't think it would have had much of an impact because you've only been shooting at the troll.
Exactly.
But it could have an impact this time around.
Yeah.
So, very good that you remember it now.
About time.
Yep. Well, no, but it's fine.
It's there.
There it is.
Okay.
So, 3 shots, and you are hitting what priority target?
It's going to be...
The guy
This
there in the
one.
center. Yep.
So, I'm looking for force for starters. If I hit, that hits.
It's
Now we're over scatter.
scatter.
You get to choose an enemy model within 3 inches.
Okay, so I would
To
pick.
change the target.
Yeah, so I will pick. Where's my finger? That guy.
Okay. So looking for a 5.
Yep.
Nothing.
No. So that was your first shot.
Next shot.
Second, yep.
Misses.
And the third.
Misses. Wow.
There we go.
So much for scatter.
So much for scatter. Oh well. So, once again, it looks like there will be 0 combat, so we can go into priority round 4. Minas Tirith gets
Oh,
It's awful.
What is up with this?
It's awful. Alright, take it on 3. Do your mystical heroics there.
Bit of pre-measuring. No.
No, because I cannot charge you just
No,
yet.
I get another turn. So no heroics for me.
Very good. And we will come back after movement. And we are back after movement. Everything has kind of assembled here on the center. It's a lot of combats. So I'll try to go through. Boromir charged in on the Walk Marauder, so no charge bonus from the Walk Marauder. And he is followed by a spear support. However, he is also in base contact with that single goblin there. In between here we have a goblin against a Warrior of Minas Tirith, who is being spear supported by the banner. Over here, in front of the cave troll, we do have a single goblin against a Warrior of Minas Tirith with spear support. We have a captain against a Warrior goblin with spear support, and he is also spear supported. And that will be it for combats. However, we do have some shooting. I have not 3 shots from the Moria goblins because they did move full. However, I do have 2 shots from the Walk Marauder, and they will just attempt to shoot at not into their own combat, so they're gonna try to shoot at the banner. Well, no, you could actually pick him up. The banner could just pass on, couldn't it?
Yes.
That would make sense. No. Going into that spear guy there, this guy. So 2 shots hitting on 6s. That's 1.
Nice.
And needing 6s. Oh no! Oh. And that completes my shooting.
It does.
So we will go into Minas Tirith shooting.
Okay. So we'll start off with these 2 guys.
Yeah.
They're going into the troll.
The troll. Hitting on 4s. That's brilliant.
Ooh.
It's magnificent. Okay.
3s on defense 6 at 6s.
Indeed. Ah! Ooh. That's a wound. It's a cheeky wound.
The cheeky one.
All right. So cheeky wound on the
Pale troll.
pale troll as well. So that's 2 wounds on each of the trolls.
Nice. Baragond will try and finish him off.
All right. So he did not move this time around. So just 3s.
Oh.
Point of might.
This time I will.
Because now you can actually kill it outright.
Call me insane, but I am.
I'll wait and see what you get, and then I'll figure out if I need to go insane or not. So
1 in 3 chance.
1 in 3 chance. So we're getting a 6 here. 5 or 6.
Oh god, yeah, it's a 6. It's a 1 in 6. Oh.
Do you want the mic point back?
No, I called it.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's
That's
on
fine.
camera.
It doesn't matter. You can go back.
I'll go for it.
Very good. 6s. No, that was.
That would have been so epic if that was a 6.
That would have been very epic. Oh well.
Last 2 here.
Yeah.
Into the prowlers.
Into the prowlers, yes. Force. Bosh. Brilliant. How do you like that?
Well,
So far,
it's not very fluffy, is it? Best archers in Minas Tirith.
can't hit
Can't
Jack
hit something
Squad.
that's like
I know.
in front of them.
All right. Well, you do have the nasty war equipment.
Yep. Which we're going to get right this time. So how many shots do I get?
1.
2.
2. Okay.
Damn,
Fill in.
that's really not going to do it. Anyway,
Okay. And you are shooting at the.
I'm going to get the bat swarm.
That's a lot in the ways.
Yep, but I'm going for the bat swarm.
1.
It's
2.
1, 2. And
Yes,
then-
2 in the ways.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Well, first shot. Let's see if you hit on a 4.
Uh-huh.
You do.
It's...
Does it go through the first guy?
Right, this is an interesting thing that I actually didn't read in the rulebook. Within the waves, obviously now I have to scatter, because that's the way it is. You hit, roll to hit, then you roll to scatter. So does that mean if I get a direct hit, that we just follow the line? And then, then we do the in the ways? But if I don't get the 6, does that mean that Christian can nominate something else completely different?
What's your turn?
I would think so. So I'm guessing we'll do it that way. If we get the 6, then we'll continue with the way we're doing it with the underways.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you'll choose a different field target or just
Yeah,
accept it.
okay. So, let's see what you get.
It's
That's 1.
So you actually get to choose one of my models within 3 inches of the target.
I don't think you have a model within 3 inches of the target.
In which case, that one completely misses.
Very good. So, your second shot and final shot.
Okay.
So 3 does not hit.
No, that was the scatter. Oh no, that was the hit. Yeah, sorry. God damn. Too many rules for the standard
Yeah.
sheet. Okay.
We're learning.
Ooh, that's horrible.
So that completes shooting. Shall we go straight into combat?
Yeah.
Do you, sir, wish to call anything? You have a captain in there, you have a Boromir in there.
Captain's going to call a heroic combat.
Very good. So we will automatically start there. Naturally, I shall faint.
Yep.
Just need to kill the one.
I'm just trying to see if you're trapped.
Oh no. I don't, actually, he might be. Because
You can't.
this guy, he could move back, but he still can't pass through because this guy's in combat. And this guy can't move back either because of Groblock. So I have indeed very infuriating trap myself.
It is correct. I mean,
Yeah. Can only one make way.
only one can make way.
Yeah, so I am indeed trapped. I've trapped myself.
Okay.
Silly me.
Just have to check.
Silly me. But yes, so
Okay.
but you do a heroic combat on that cat. I'll just take that off. Done. All right. I'm fainting with one, as I mentioned. So should I set the bar?
Sure thing.
All right. So let's see if I can get a 6.
Get
No,
3.
it's terrible.
Oh,
Oh, drop dice don't count.
White being spearman.
There you go.
Take it
Take
on
on
a
a 5
3.
value.
Wow.
Okay.
Shocking.
I am trapped,
Yep.
as we mentioned.
So
So,
I'll just double my dice.
yep. Strength 3.
Yep.
So 5s. A single 5 will do it. That's double 6s.
You got 2 furies.
I do have 2 Fury save, but you do get. Now Groblock is alive, so which means my unchanneled Fury still will be saved on a 5+. So 2 5 save will save him. Well, that's only 1.
Whew, that was lucky. That would have been a great way to ruin my heroic.
Yeah, and that's first blood.
Can you believe it with all those shots I would have been firing?
That's first blood. So what? Only took about 5 turns. It's brilliant. Okay, and where would you like to move on to with the guy?
And then he's just gonna go like that.
With the spear support with him.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm pretty sure I read that spear supports or any kind of supporter during a heroic move actually can't follow. But seeing as he hasn't actually moved,
Yeah,
and then
you
he's
just kept
moved,
him.
but he's still in base contact, does that mean he can fight again this turn? Because he
Yes.
has technically moved.
I think
it's,
so.
It's a funny thing.
It's a funny thing.
What's happening in this game?
Huh?
Too many rules are coming up in this game.
Yeah. If you can tell us what's the right way of playing this, please let us know in the comment section below, so we can play it right from this game on. So, but we'll venture on with the combats that we do have.
Yes.
And for the sake of the game, we will allow the spear support to be in that combat as well. However, that goblin is no longer trapped.
Nope.
So we'll just start there, I think.
Sure.
So I still have a spear support.
That should go.
Naturally, I am fainting once again. So let's see. Should I set the bar again? Just for fun?
Yeah.
For starters. So let's see what I can get. Let's get a 6. Let's get a 5. It's not bad. It's not bad. I do get double 6s there, though. All right. So needing, move him over, and then that guy can just pop in. There we go. And 5s. Oh, he's dead there. Fury save. Nope.
Oh.
And it's dead. He's gone. Joining the dead pile. Alrighty then. Should we do the combat next to the captain? So the that one, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I have a goblin and a spear support, and you have a warrior of Minas Tirith with a spear support.
Yep.
So I will be fainting when I can.
Yeah,
and it makes sense.
That you are
yeah, I'm fainting when I can.
I get a 5.
5. It's not bad. Let's get a 6. That's double 3s.
No. Okay.
So 5s, and then you'll take out the goblin there.
2
Oh,
5s.
2 5s. So 2 fury saves. And saves 1, but I needed to save 2, so he is gone. Alrighty then.
Let's go down the line.
Yeah, I just want to see what we have.
We've got this guy with the banner against one goblin.
Is that goblin trapped? No, because the goblin next to him in front, the troll can move, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So let's just do them. So that would be. I just have 1.
You just have 1.
That's silly.
I'm going to be fainting.
Because yeah.
Well, which I should have been doing before, really.
Mm.
But yeah, let's see what I get. I get
Get a
4
full.
highest.
So let's get a 5 or a 6.
2.
That was no.
Okay. The Minas Tirith dice, black one. for
It's
those who don't
fainting.
know, It's fainting.
Yep. So needing 5s.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Okay, but I do back away. If you would kindly help out here. Wiggle, 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 wiggle,
Yep.
wiggle. Yeah. And the last combat of the round
That's right.
is Boromir with spear support against the War Order.
Oh, that's gonna hold.
You do have a spear support though, so you're technically not outnumbered.
Oh, mistakes were made.
So no Horn of Gondor.
Damn it. Well pointed out.
Thank you. So I have 4 dice, 3 for the War Marauder and 1 for the Goblin that's also in. Right? Yep.
Yep.
Naturally fainting. So, should I set the bar? See if I can get a 6. But a 5. It's not good enough. Boromir on the black. Oh. I will force a point of might from him.
Yeah, I'll spend 1 point.
Yep, makes sense. So, Boromir spends 1 of his 6 points of might and pushes me back, like so. And how do you wish to strike, sir?
It's going all on the Marauder.
That would make sense.
Just checking if Boromir's strength.
4.
4. I'm pretty sure it's 4.
It would make sense if it was 4, wouldn't
He's
it?
a bit of a beast, so
Yeah.
maybe 5.
Let's hope not, because it would make a difference. Go for 4.
4.
Yes! Brilliant. So you're winning on 5s.
Okay. The 5's all round?
Yes, because he's defense 5. So yes, 5 is all around.
5's all round.
That's 1, 2. Do you wish to spend 3 points of might?
No.
And no.
No.
Okay.
Saying no.
So you do take, you make 2 wounds. So I do have 2 fury saves.
Yeah.
So let's get some 5s here. That's stressful. Okay, so you do 2 wounds on the Warp Marauder. 2 of the 3.
I'm okay with that. It'd be nice if I killed him, but you know,
Yeah.
what can you do?
What can we
I'm
do?
happy with that.
So there we go.
Yep.
And that concludes this round. So we shall go into the next round priority. You've been really unlucky with your rolls. But it goes to you! Wow! I might be calling it a heroic move.
Ah.
We'll come back once we figure out how we're moving this time around. And so we are back after movement. A lot of things have happened, so we'll try to go over the different combats real quick. This Minas Tirith soldier here has been trapped by Durbert's the Bat Swarm, a goblin with spear and Groplock. Over here we have the Warp Marauder and a goblin charged by Boromir. We do have a goblin against the Warrior of Minas Tirith, spear supported by 1. Over here we have a goblin, spear supported by the troll, because the troll couldn't do anything else, fighting 1 Warrior of Minas Tirith, who is also spear supported by the banner. Also in on that combat is another Warrior of Minas Tirith there, and a spear support. Over here the captain of Minas Tirith is fighting 3 goblins with 1 spear support and the shaman spear supporting as well. Over here we have 1 goblin finding a warrior of Minas Tirith with spear support. And just to put a goblin prowler and an archer to use, they decided to charge the Avenger bolt thrower just to take it out of shooting possibilities. Over here we have a citadel archer. It's been charged by 2 prowlers. 1 courageous warrior of Minas Tirith charged the. It's actually the guy from the Avenger bolt thrower. Charged the troll, and these 2 guys just moved up, so they can still shoot a little bit, and so can a few of the archers over here. I think that's it. Right? Okay. Now it is good priority for once, for the first time
Ever.
So you get to shoot.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have both my archers
Yep.
shoot into your 2 archers.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because it's the only target I'm allowed.
Yes. So
Looking for 4s?
Looking for
5s.
5s, yeah, because they moved. Indeed, 5s. That's 1. So 5 will do him. No. And that will come. Baragond, how far did he move?
He did move far, but he's got a combat.
Oh yeah, he's got a combat anyway. That's absolutely right. Yep. All right. I do have 2 shots from the goblins starting over here, and they will go into the citadel archers, of course. So we are looking for 6s. That's a 5 and a 4. It's terrible. And the Warg Marauder will try to take out a spear support. Over there. Do they have an in the way for their own combat? No.
I don't know, it's such a bizarre thing.
Yeah, it is. Let us know in the comment section below. What do you roll right now?
I wouldn't think so.
Very good. So, they have not moved because you charged me. So, just looking for 5s.
You're welcome. There's 1.
And a 6, we'll take him out. That's a bosh. And that concludes shooting.
Yep.
We're going to combat.
I guess so.
I would like to call a heroic strike and heroic combat with, should it be Groplock or Dirtbirds? Let's just see.
Remember, they can only call 1 each, so you'll have to split them up.
Yeah, this is absolutely correct. I just want to see. Okay,
You don't need to call heroic strike. Why do you want to do that? Oh. I know.
So I am calling a heroic strike with Dirtbirds and a heroic combat with Groplock.
Okay.
Would you want to counter anything?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, what do I want to do? That's the question. Okay, which was the one that called the heroic combat? Is it this guy?
Yes, because whoever calls it has to move first.
Yeah.
So it would not make any sense for me to do it with Dirtbirds. So heroic combat with Groplock and a heroic strike from Dirtbirds.
I'm going to call a heroic combat with Boromir.
Boromir, hoping to kill both the Warg Marauder and the Goblin he's in on. Which is, in all fairness, only dealing 2 wounds, so it's not impossible. And you do have 4 points of light, so it's definitely doable. However, which is going to be very interesting, is a roll-off. So let's just really quick mark off. I called one with the Groplock, I called one with Dirtbirds, and you did one with Boromir. Right, so now you have 3 points of might left with Boromir, but still. So it's a roll-off, it's your priority. 1, 2, 3, it goes to Moria, and 4, 5, 6, it goes to Minas Tirith. This is quite crucial. Alright.
Damn.
So, we shall do my combat first.
Okay.
Okie dokes.
I'm gonna shield.
I believe you will be. Okay, so I get 1 from the spear, and I'm gonna have to do these in different dice, aren't I? We have 2 coming from Dirtbirds, and we have 2 from Groplock, so that's 4. And the Bat Swarm just has 1, I believe.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah, 2. Okay.
All right.
You have to roll all those separately then.
Yeah,
For my
so,
purposes as such.
Exactly.
Let's just see if I get a 6, shall we?
Let's set the bar with you. Yeah. So let's see if you can get the 6 you need.
I do.
You'd get the 6.
But let's see what your fight goes up to first, obviously.
Oh yeah. And that was Durbert's. They called that. So Durbert's going from fight 4 to fight 7. But your fight value is even halved, so you're even down to 1 fight value because you ramped down.
As long as you don't get any 6s, this will make my day.
Yeah. Okay. So starting with the bat swarm, shall we?
Okie dokie.
Not mightable. Let's see if I get a 6. That's a 5 and a 1. Collectively, they add up to 6.
Well, yes, it's irrelevant.
All right. The spear. It's a 5. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Starting now with Groplock. Might as well faint.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's see what I get. All right. Groplock does have 2 points of might left. So see what I get. Oh, that's a 6.
Oh.
He takes it. Brilliant.
Okay.
Now he is defense 6 though, isn't he?
He is indeed.
The Warrior of Minas Tirith there. So starting, should we see the bat swarm could do it just for fun?
Don't embarrass me.
Looking for 3s with the bat swarm. 6s, 3s. Looking for 6s.
Wow.
6s.
Oh,
That's a 3 and a 5. Nope. Okay.
Roll that again though, of course.
Oh, because he's trapped. Thank you very much. And there's him outright.
You embarrass me.
I'm sorry.
Killed by bats.
And there we go. And that is first kill from Moria. Okay, and now I get to venture on. Because Groplock did call a heroic combat. So Groplock is going to swoop around here. In on that guy. Durbert's is going to... Oh, nope, Durbert's is not going to do anything because the bat swarm is going to get in on Boromir.
Oh, now you're just being rude.
And naturally, he's just going to spear his ball. Like so.
Oops.
Oh, shoot, I actually thought I could get him in as well, but I can't. I see that now. Because there's too much room left. Unusable, so there was absolutely no reason for me to heroic strike before with Durbert's.
Well, that's something.
So that's definitely something from you. Okay.
Yeah, that's
well, so now we do your heroic combat, which is Boromir. However, what are you going to do?
I'm going to blow my horn.
Alright.
Yeah, just like that.
Something like that. Close enough. Okay, so I take the one with my highest courage and see what I get. So let's see who actually has the highest courage. We will come back once I figure that out.
Oh, it's going to be a big man, isn't it?
Groplock. There's only courage 3.
That's going to be the best.
Just double checking, because I do have a... it would make sense, wouldn't it? Courage 2. Well, actually, even the Marauder also has a courage 3.
So,
but it's courage 3.
courage 3.
But obviously, I'm gonna do it with Groplock, because he does have a point of will. So, preferably rolling 7. A 6 will suffice. Get 7? A 7! So I stay in on the combat. Okay.
So I'm fight value 3 now.
Yes, and
You are 2, I believe.
well, the Groplock might have a higher fight.
Really?
He's fight 3. Durbert's is the one with fight 7, and I couldn't get him in, which was a complete waste. But you're fight 3, you said.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. You got a warg.
I do have a war.
Aren't wargs fight? No, they're not fight 4 at all. I'm talking rubbish. I'm thinking of the strength.
They're fight 3.
Yeah. Okay, so we are even then.
This is ruining my plan. Durbert's, you... Well, I ruined it for myself, didn't I?
So, you gonna faint?
I might as well with everything I can without jeopardizing my fight value.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm not gonna faint.
No. Do you want to set the bar, sir, with your 3 attacks and see if you can get the 6 you need? Got a 5. You can might it to a 6 though. You can might it to a 6. Okay. Starting with the batch one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6. So you do have to might it to even it.
I have to.
Yes. Else I'll take it.
Yeah, I have to.
Yes, you're gonna have to. So Boromir spends a point on might.
Yep.
And it is effectively a roll-off to win the combat. 1, 2, 3, it goes to Moria, and 4, 5, 6, it goes to Minas Tirith.
Come on, Minas Tirith. Oh! No! No!
It goes to Moria! Oh, cheapers. Oh, that's good. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
There's some good news.
He is high defense, isn't he?
He is
He's
high
defense
defense.
7 or something.
Yeah, might be 8.
Cheeky.
Where are you, man? 7.
7, okay. He is defense 7. Alright, so starting with blah blah. Starting with the goblin. That's in base contact. So that's just 2.
Yep.
2 dice because he is effectively trapped.
Mm-hmm.
And a goblin is only strength 2, right?
3.
This is 3. Yeah, absolutely right. It is 3. So and he was defense 7. So that would be 6s. So 6s.
No,
Collective.
it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way.
Okay, he's done. The Warg Marauder will take 6.
Oh,
6 dice.
Still.
Because he is trapped. And using the strength from the Warg, which is strength 4.
Yes.
So 4
Sixes.
on 7 is still 6s.
Chances are there's going to be 1 in there. At least. Nope.
What?
Alright, next we'll do the experiment just so you don't forget him.
Yes, please. Again, needing 6s. That's a bosh. This is turning out awful. The Bat Swarm. Bat Swarm has low strength, though.
1, I think.
It would be something strength 3.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So 6s. Oh, is it cocked?
That's house rule. It's going to be cocked.
I don't believe it. Oh, that chipped down. So, yep. So that would be 1 wound on Boromir so far.
Okay, we got to re-roll that. Obviously, it's
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely.
doesn't.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So that's 2 wounds on Boromir. And then we have Groplock in the end. Groplock with 2 attacks being strength 4. So that will be 6s as well. So that will be 4 because he's trapped. So 6s. And he can might this if need be.
Lucky boy.
So let's see 6s. That's 1. However, he will not might any of these because he only has 2 points might left, and that would not wound Boromir.
Might it.
So 3 wounds on Boromir then. Now he has 3 wounds, but he also has 3 fate. So let's see how many wounds you can prevent with your fate rolls. What are you thinking?
I'm going to use 1. I'm going to take 2.
Well, you can roll them 1 at a time.
Yeah.
You can, yeah. So
Right,
just start
I'm
with
gonna
1 at a time.
I'm taking 2 wounds. Off the bat.
Okay.
And I'm just going to roll these 1 at a time.
Yeah. So, point of might can save it.
Yeah, I'll point mine out.
Okay. So you spent 1 fate, another might to save it, but you don't want to spend any more fate, so you're just taking the other 2 wounds. Okay. There we go. All right. And I back away.
About time. My god, that was horrible. Welcome.
And also, technically, this guy.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Okay, that was a long fight, and that
Yeah,
was the
that was long.
that was long. Okay, so now we will speed things up, and we'll just take them down the line, I believe. So, one goblin against a warrior of Minas Tirith with one spear support.
Okie dokie.
I am fainting.
I am fainting too. For a
Get a
3.
1 and a 3. You take it on fight value. So I back away, and you're needing a 5.
Fainting on black.
Fainting on black. That doesn't. Fury save. Saves it.
Grand. So,
But I do back away though. Put him there, yep. There you go. Next one. Next combat. You have a spear support from the banner. Another regular spear support, 2 warriors of Minas Tirith against my goblin and a troll.
Yep.
I shall be fainting with the goblin. 6, but I do have a higher fight value, so I can win it if I get a 6 on any of these. Get a 5 and a 3, so you do take it. So I just back away like so. And needing 5s.
yep, fainting on the black again.
Makes sense. And 2 wounds there, fainting on the black.
Oh yeah, Charles.
So just 2 wounds, 2 fury saves. Oh, fails them both. And he is gone. There we go. And we shall go into the captain combat. You are fighting 5, so I will naturally faint with 3.
I can't faint with these guys.
Oh, the spears. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely right. Absolutely right.
The captain's gonna faint as well.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and yep. So
I get a 4.
get a 4 highest,
Then you got your point of might for your shaman.
which is why he is in the grey.
Right you are.
I got a 5. So captain will have to might his, which he can't. Oh, you can. He has 1 left.
But then you'll use your point of might and probably win it, right? So
Yes.
I'm just gonna move back.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the risk, even if you wouldn't do it.
And he needing 6s, I believe.
Yeah.
He's defense 6, right?
Yeah, even if he was.
Yeah, 7 is still 6s. Absolutely right. So looking for 6s, and not a single one.
Good.
Well, technically awful. But anyway, should we do the next one where you have 2 against my goblin?
Yep.
Fainting.
Fainting 2. In the right places. Get a 5.
That's 1. You take it.
Oh,
2,
fury
so
saves.
2 fury saves. That saves 1. But he is gone as well. Should we try to do against the Avenger Bolt Thrower?
It's a weird thing.
It is. But you can't win it, can you?
I don't know. This guy doesn't count as fighting, does he?
No,
Then he
I don't
does.
suppose.
That's what I guess you just have to hit it.
I just have to try to win. Okay, so it's defense 10, is it?
Yep.
So it's 6s of the prowess. That's strength 4. It might be.
I'm not sure.
It might be strength 4. No, strength 3. So we are looking for 6s by 6s.
You're going to piercing strike and go 2-handed,
Yes.
of course.
Well,
because-
naturally with the red here. Oh, so my strength automatically goes up by 2. So it becomes strength 5. So 5 on 10. It's just 6s by 4s.
Okay, so. Yeah, but we also went 2-handed, so does that mean it's 6s?
Sorry.
When going 2-handed, does that make it 6s?
Makes it 5s by 3s.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5 by 3s. That's a 4 and a 2. That's a shame. And this guy 6s by 6s. That's a 6!
Oh,
Let's get another 6! Oh! Damn it! He's done it, and Archer has taken a wound on the Avenger Ball Thrower.
oh my god.
Oh wow, that's funny. Alright.
Cannot believe it.
Brilliant. That's fun. Alright,
Then we got this last.
I'm sorry, it's actually it's your priorities. You get to decide the combats.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter.
So now, well, do you want to do that one first, or do you want to do the troll first?
Oh gosh. We'll do this one first.
Very good.
I actually forgot my banners a couple of times as well. That was a bit silly.
2 piercing strike, both.
Fair dues. So what you get?
I get the 4.
That's for a 6. Or a 5. Damn
Oh.
it! Damn it!
So-
oh no, am I a better fight value than you, aren't I?
Yeah, prowlers they are.
I'm 4. You're not going to be 4, are you?
No, I'm fight 3.
So you back away.
I do, and my defense goes down by on the first one, goes down by 1, and the other one Goes down by 2.
We're gonna let the guy run down by 2.
Naturally. So he has now become defense 2. 1 even.
Defense 1. Alright, so that's gonna be 3s.
That's 3s, yeah.
Right, let's have a go.
So 3s. Yep. And he is out of fury, isn't he?
Yeah, he's out.
Yep. So Goblin goes away. Oh. And last combat of the round,
Okay.
we have a troll
Yes.
against the crewman there. So,
You got a feint?
yes you are. Do you want to set the bar? It's 2 is awful.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
take it. I am going to hurl him.
Yeah, I figured as much.
So he is strength 3.
That's right.
So 3 plus 4, that's 7 inches.
6 inches. It was strength 6, right? Oh no, sorry. Yeah, completely right.
Very good.
I could do math good.
And I am gonna attempt to hurl him either into Baragond or directly into that bunch right there, depending on what 7 inches.
You'll hit this one guy, Andrew Goblin, or you can hit Baragond himself.
What about chuck him in there?
Doesn't reach.
That doesn't reach. Okay.
So you got this one guy and Goblin or Baragond. I know what I would pick. This one, of course.
Yeah. So I risk my own, but I might get 2 down on you. So we're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're starting with the guy that I'm actually tossing. Neatly depicted there.
He's got the arms out and everything.
He lands on his bum, and those 2 do as well. 3 even. There we go. Okay, starting with the guy I tossed. He gets a strength 6, and he is defense 4, is he?
5.
5. Well, that's force. Doesn't matter.
He did.
He did. Now the first guy to get hit was the Prowler. So 3, so that's defense 3, so that's force.
Sweet.
Smooth.
And next we'll take the Citadel Archer.
Yep.
Defense 5.
Defense 5, so will be 3 and 5 plus 5s.
Does it? Oh gosh.
Nope.
Okay,
And
and Baragond
Baragond?
is 6, I think. What do we get?
A 5
Okay, so it doesn't
might
matter.
actually matter.
Doesn't matter. It might not be 6.
If he is defense 5, I am...
He's 6.
shoot. Okay. So that is how the board is looking after combat. That was a little long take as well. So this is how it looks. So we will go into priority next round.
Yep.
So let's see what Minas Tirith gets. Gets a 3. It goes to Moria. Heroic move, sir?
Yes.
Yes, and I will counter. With, you're doing it with Boromir, I suppose. Spending his last point on might.
Yes, has to be.
Yep. And I am doing it with Groblock. So it's a roll off. 1, 2, 3. It goes to. I'm gonna roll with Moria dice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It goes to me, and 4, 5, 6. It goes to Rob. Goes to me,
Yeah.
and we will come back after movement. And so we are back after movement. Boromir has been absolutely swarmed by the Warp Marauder, a Bat Swarm, Derberts, and Groblock, and another Goblin. However, Groblock was countercharged by a Moria of Minas Tirith with his banner spear support, and a single Goblin charged over on 2 Warriors of Minas Tirith. The Cave Troll here has been has charged in on 2 Warriors of Minas Tirith. One of them has a spear support. Over here we have 2 Goblins fighting a Moria of Minas Tirith. The Captain is fighting either 4 or 5.
Oh, it has to be 4, right? Because he's in base contact with this one.
But,
no,
he's also in on the because that guy is also in on the Prowler.
You're totally right.
However, the Captain does have a spear support. Over here, one of the Avenger Bolt Thrower crewmen is fighting a Archer, and we have a prone Citadel Guard fighting an Archer, and the Troll has been charged by 3 Citadel Archers there, and one of them is having a spear support with him.
I just interject. Notice here, this guy is in base contact with this one. So to split up combat,
Oh yes,
he would have to be on that one-on-one, and then he's
very good. Yes, keen eyes. Very good. However, this is the board.
Yes.
As it's looking. We were just going over shots. You have charged in with all your archers, so none of them can shoot. And my Warp Marauder cannot shoot into any combat without risking hitting my own model. So I will refrain from firing off those 2 shots. It's not worth it. So we will go straight into combat. You have a point of light left with your captain. Do you wish to call anything, sir?
I better save it.
You better save it. Very good. So it was my priority. Was it? Yep. So we shall just begin. I would like to start with let's start with the troll here in the center.
Okay.
I think. Oops.
Ah, I had it twice in a row.
Just making sure that that's actually what I want to do, because your only trap model is Boromir.
Yeah.
So it does not matter.
Only bosses.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, so yeah, the troll.
Okay.
So you're gonna feint with 2.
Indeed.
Yep. So let's see what you get. I get a 5. It's not bad. So the troll gets a 5 as well. So I take a fight value.
Banner reroll.
Banner reroll strong. Oh, but I still taking a fight value.
That's a shame.
So I'm gonna barge you away 3 inches.
Oh, okay. I better get a measure of tape then. Oh my god. I know what you're doing. And I don't like it.
And then the troll is gonna continue on into charging both of them.
Both? Okay.
Yes. And then we're gonna do that combat now. Hoping to at least kill them both.
Okay.
So, let's see what you get. Do you want to set the bar?
Well, I guess they're both gonna faint.
Yeah, does the banner still get -1 to his roll then? Yep, okay.
So I'll do that on the black one.
Black is the banner. So you get the 3 highest. So what the troll gets. I get a 5, so I take it.
Hang on. You also got... Oh no, you want Groblin to be in that fight now. I see.
Yeah, I
what
want
you did there.
Groblin
That's
to be.
clever. I see what you did there. Banner reroll.
Yes. Oh, I take it. So you back away. And then I am gonna roll my attacks 1 at a time. However, I'm gonna prioritize the banner, of course.
Naturally.
And the banner is strength. Defense 5. So that's looking for force. And that doesn't. And the last 2 will be going on the last guy, so needing force as well. And that's a 5, so he's dead as well. Done him. Very good. Alright. And I believe we can just go on to the goblin against the 2 warriors of Minas Tirith there in the end.
Okay.
So I cannot feint, unfortunately, but you will be fainting with 1, I suppose.
Get 5.
5, so I can take it on a 6. Let's get a 6! That's a 1, that's a bosh. So I do back away. However, you will kill me outright on a 5. A single 5 will do it. And I believe... Oh, am I within furry? It might be just on the edge. It might be just out. Am I just...
You're in.
I'm in. So a 5+. No, he's gone. There we go. 3, 6, 8 dead. So another 5, and I should be broken. Should we save Boromir for last, just for fun?
If you wish.
Yeah. So we'll do this guy.
Yeah.
He was in on these 2, and then these 2 were in on the captain. Wasn't that what we said?
Yes.
So I'm fainting with 1.
Alright, I'll fight normally.
Yep.
There are 4.
4. I get on a 5. So fainting on the Mordor dice, the red here, needing 6s. Oh, fainting. Boom.
Damn.
Fainting put to right use. And let's do the captain. And you said correctly that I have the 4 here, because he will be fighting that guy, and he's fighting technically the Avenger Bolt Thrower.
Correct.
So I do have 3 goblins there, and a sneaky might point potentially. So let's see what the captain gets.
Get a 6, so I take it.
You do take it on the fight value there. So I back away, but you will be wounding on 5s. Wounding on 5s. So 2 5s.
Nothing.
No, nothing. Okay, and we will go into the next combat along the line. It is the Moria and Minas Tirith against the Moria Goblin Archer. So 3
get 2.
You get a 2, so you do take it. So a 5 will kill him. No. And the Avenger Bolt Thrower might as well.
See what you got.
Yeah, just so you go up by. Got by 1. So still needing. I think this goes up to strength 4, so defense 10. 6 is by 5, 2-handed, so that is 5 by force.
Great.
That's a 5. That's a 4.
There's a 4.
That's another wound on, well, battle point as it were, on the Avenger Bolt Thrower.
Very nice.
But I back away as you can't. Okay, so the next one along the line is the crewman against the Moria Goblin. So a 1-on-1. You cannot faint, so you shall go ahead.
Yep. Yeah,
2 is not good. Take him to 6.
Take it.
And a 6 will take him. That's a 2. And should we do the guy that is prone fighting against the Moria Goblin archer there?
Yep.
So let's see what you get. It's a 4. It's strong. Oh, but I take on the 5.
Goodness.
Now he's prone, so needing 6s here. That's a 4 and a 5. That's a shame. So I just back away. And then we shall do the troll.
Yeah.
Now you do have 4 attacks. And you will be fainting with 3s.
I will indeed.
Yes. So let's see if you can get the 6 you will probably need.
Oops.
Oh, drop dice don't count.
Oh my goodness. That's a 6.
And you get a 6. It's strong. So, see if I can get the 6. A 6 and I'll take it. Oh, it's awful. It's absolutely awful. Very good.
Right.
So he is indeed very, very trapped. So you'll be rolling these twice, and they are strength 3.
Yep. So
Yep.
I'm looking for 6s.
So you're looking for 6s indeed.
There's 1.
And there's 1, and that will kill the troll.
Grand.
So the troll goes bye-bye. Very good. And that just leaves 1 final combat.
Ho.
Indeed. Excuse me. So the highest courage comes from.
3. Oh no, actually no.
But now Durbus is in there, so now it might actually be 4. I should just check. He's courage 4.
Alright, do that one then.
And Durbus has 2 points of will, bringing him potentially to courage 6. So just needing to roll 4. But let's roll 6.
Please don't do it.
Let's roll 6 here.
Please don't. Please don't get it.
Oh, he loves it.
Okay.
He absolutely loves it. So, you are now also fight 3 because the bat swarm's in there, which means I do have a higher fight with Durbus being fight 4.
What did you fight for? Goodness.
I'll double check just to be sure. Yes, he is fight 4. Indeed. Else I would have just been making a big mistake again. Do you want to set the bar with Boromir's 3 attacks?
Alright then. Come
Yes.
on, Boromir.
See if you can get the 6.
No.
Oh, it's awful.
I don't even think you need to roll.
That's a bosh. Well,
You're not gonna
kind of
get-
have to. So Bat Swarm
Yeah.
takes it. So Bat Swarm, strength 3, needing 6s, and he's trapped. So I'm rolling 4, needing 6s. That's 1. It's 1 wound so far. And we do have the Walk Marauder. I charged you, didn't I? Yes.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. So I'm just rolling 8 dice here for the Walk Marauder. 4 on 7s is still 6s. So 6s. Not a single one. Not a single one. 1 out. No. Okay. That's terrible. Next we have a single goblin, right?
Yep. Okay.
And he would naturally have been fainting.
Oh, good job too.
But nothing. 2 and 4s. And we have Grublock. So again, 4 dice, needing 6s. That's nothing. Grublock. He only has 1 more bite point left, so he cannot bite anything. He would have fainted though, wouldn't he?
I don't know, you tell me.
Yeah, because Thurbets is the one with the high fight.
Oh, right, okay.
So, rerolling? No. And lastly, we have Durbus. Needing 6s as well. Not fainting, because he is the one with the higher fight. So, needing 6s. And that's
Damn
2
it.
wounds.
Damn it!
So that's 3 wounds on Boromir,
He's dead.
and he is done outright.
Sad face.
And there we go. And that completes combat of this round. So we will go into priority for next turn. Very good. That's a 6. Oh, so it goes to you. I don't even have to
A
roll.
little too late.
However, I might be calling a heroic move.
Ayo.
So we'll come back once we figure that out. And we are back after movement. The Warg Marauder has charged in on 2 Warriors of Minas Tirith. Groplock is fighting 2 Warriors of Minas Tirith. Durbas and the Bat Swarm is in on the Warrior of Minas Tirith there. And the Troll with the spear support from a Goblin there is fighting a single Warrior of Minas Tirith. Over here, what was before a spear support is now fighting a Goblin with a spear support from the Shaman. The Captain is fighting 3 Goblins with a Prowler as well. 1 Warrior of Minas Tirith against an Archer. A single Goblin is trying to take out that Avenger Bolt Thrower. The Archer here is fighting the Crewman and a Citadel Guard. This guy, he tried to charge the Troll here, but he was frozen in fear. And over here we have 1 Goblin fighting 2 Citadel Archers. And this is the board after movement. I have 2 shots, but I'm not going to risk shooting them into anything. So, we will go straight into combat. Will you be calling anything with your Captain, sir?
No.
Nope. Very good.
Maybe calling a cab to get the hell out of there.
And I don't think I'll be calling anything either.
Okay.
So, let's just start with the Warg Marauder.
Yes.
You are fighting with 2.
Yep, and we're even fight value, right?
I believe so. I'll just double check the Warg Marauder. He does fight 3.
There we are.
So we are.
Favorite one.
Yeah, you might as well. So let's see what you get.
I got a 5.
5. Where's the other dice?
Next to your arm.
Oh, there it is. It's a 1. Alright, so you get a 5. And let's see if I can get higher than a 5. I get a 6 there. So they are prone. The first attack needing 6s, 5s, strength 4, Warg.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. You got the wound shot.
No, I'm just thinking the Warg has a strength 4, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so strength 4, so that'll be 5s. So first attack, 5s. Nope. Second attack, 5s.
Nope.
Third attack, 5s.
Nope.
Fourth attack, 5s. Come on! No!
Oh.
8 dice and none of them wounded. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was terrible. So we shall go into. Is there anything that's trapped aside for the Captain? Is that guy with the Bat Swarm and Groplock technically trapped? Can he move a full inch?
He doesn't like an inch.
Oh,
he could.
He can, because the spear support over there can technically just move back, couldn't he?
Yeah,
move away. And...
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's do that, because then potentially the spear support will just move out of the combat with Groplock. So let's do that one.
You're right.
So I have 2 from
Shield.
Dermot and 2 from the Bat Swarm. Do you want to set the bar?
Get a 6.
Oh, you get a solid 6. That's good. So let's see if I can take it with a 6 here. I can't. You take it.
Oh.
Because I cannot even might it up and win it. So my Bat Swarm and Dermot's back squad. Are you going to try to get a cheeky wound on my leader?
I think I've lost the game. So I don't think it even matters at this point. How many wounds does the Bat Swarm have? I guess it's
4.
full in
4 wounds.
full and healthy dance. Yeah. I'll put it on your leader.
Did you shield?
I did, didn't I? Yes.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I just remembered.
Yeah, me too.
Right. Okay. So let's try to. Let's take the troll then.
Okay. Troll's gone 1.
Yep, and I have 3 from the troll.
Okay.
And 1 spear support.
I'm gonna shield.
Yes, you are.
So
3 and a 1.
highest.
I get a 6, so I do take it. Now I might just barge you back 3 inches. With the measuring tape being there.
Wanna barge me off the table?
I don't think you can you?
I think you can.
Can I?
I don't know.
Barge you off the table and no, that'd be filth. No, that's not how we play. And the troll is just gonna get in on both of these guys. And let's do that one right away.
Okay.
So let's see what you get with the 2. Are you shielding?
Yep.
Yep, with both. So let's see if you can get the 6.
Get a 5.
Get a 5 highest, so let's see if I can get a 5. I get a Bosch, so I just back away. Alrighty. Let's go on with whoops. While I figure out. Yeah, let's just go ahead with Rock Block. Now he's only fighting 1 because the spear support there just fought.
Yeah, that's right.
So let's see what. Are you shielding?
Nope, I'm gonna go for it.
You're gonna go for it. Excellent. Let's see what you get. Get a 2. It's not good.
I made a mistake.
I made a terrible mistake. Oh, but I take it on 2. What fight are you? 3?
3.
And Groplug is fight 3 as well, if I remember correctly.
Shocker.
Shuffling through. Groplug is a fight 3.
Oh my goodness.
So it's a roll off. So 1, 2, 3, it goes to me. 4, 5, 6, it goes to you. Oh, but it does go to me.
I haven't won a single roll off.
Sorry, you back away.
Oh yeah.
Just for. Yep. And 6s. No.
Nope.
Okay, dokes. So let's try to take out that captain of yours.
Okay, I'm gonna shield.
Yes, you are. You would be.
Right.
I have 1, 2. He was supporting, wasn't he?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. And so I have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5.
Okay, see if I get 6. That's the Naiu.
2-handed piercing strike, by the way.
Okay, good call. I take it.
Yes, you do. So my defense goes down by 2. You're gonna try to strike the.
I shielded.
You shielded. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
All the way.
And now let's try to do the guy that was spear supporting before against my Goblin and Shaman.
Oh yes.
So let's see what you get.
I'll go for it.
You go for it.
For
Oh,
6.
good thing you did. See if I can get the 6. I do get the 6.
I win it though. You only fight 2.
Even with the Shaman.
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Quite certain.
That's dreadful news. Oh, that's page too far. You're absolutely right. Gosh darn it. So I just back away 1 inch, like so.
So I'm looking for a 5.
You're looking for it. Oh, Fury save. Nope. You take out the Goblin.
Every little helps. Every little helps.
Yeah. Okay, and we shall go on to the next combat in the line. Moria and Minas Tirith against the Goblin Archer. That's a 6, it's strong, so you take it. And 5s. Nope. And the next
That was a lot.
and the next one against the Avenger Bolt Thrower.
Yep.
So needing 6s by 6s. No, he's only strength 2, isn't he?
You've done it before. What's wrong with he? No, it's 3.
It's just 3. So 6 by 6 is fainting. That's a 4, so never mind. Crewman against the Goblin Archer there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what you get.
Oh well, I get the guy on the floor.
Ah, yes, you do get the guy on the floor, absolutely.
So in that case, this guy's gonna faint.
Yes. Next one. Yeah.
Oopsie.
Oh.
That's a 5.
That's a 5, so I can take it on a 6.
Oh.
So obviously striking the guy on the floor, needing 6s. Nope.
Ooh, that's...
And the last combat of the round will be the Goblin Archer against the 2 Citadel Guard.
Yep.
Fainting with 1.
They don't have swords.
They don't have swords. Okay. Got a 5. I can take it on a 6. Nope. So needing 5s.
He did.
And he is way out of fury. And that concludes combat, and we will go into priority for next round.
Okay.
So 3.
I haven't had anything higher than a 3.
And a 5, so it goes to me. You do have a point of light left with your captain. Do you want to call a heroic move? We'll come back once.
Yes.
Yes, you will. Very good. I have a point of light left with Durbert, so I might just figure out if I'm gonna counter that. So we're back. We have magic powers, so we're no longer filming because Morton joined us.
Hello.
So Morton will now be filming whilst Rob and I finish up this game. You called a heroic move with your captain, and I countered with Durbert's. And so it's a roll-off. It was my priority, so I'll do the roll-off. So 1, 2, 3 goes to me, 4, 5, 6, it goes to Rob. And that's 3, so it goes to me. So we will do our movements, and then we'll come back in a second.
Yes.
Freeman?
So we are back after movement. What has happened so far?
The Walkman order has charged the 2 guys on the floor from before. Dubbets is fighting a single Moria of Minas Tirith. Groplock charged 2 along with the Batsman. The Cave Troll charged a Warrior of Minas Tirith, Citadel Archer, another Citadel Archer on his bum. The Warrior Goblin over here charged 2 Citadel Archers. A Goblin here is trying to take that last wound on the Avenger Bolt Thrower. Goblin here is fighting the crewman from the Bolt Thrower. This Spear Support has been charged by the single Goblin. Warrior of Minas Tirith against the single Goblin. Prowler with Spear Support and Goblin with Spear Support from the Shaman fighting the Captain. And that concludes movement.
Okay.
And you don't have any might left, so no heroics.
And your shaman has some might, but he's not going to use it.
No, he's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
But he has 1 point of life left, yes. So I think we can go straight into combats. So we start here.
Right, I'm shielding. That's what you do when you're on your bum.
Yep. So let's see what you get.
I got a 6.
Get a good 6.
Are you high five? Finally, the
3
same.
both, right? Yep. So let's see if I can get the 6. And I do. So it's a roll off. So 1, 2, 3 goes to me, and full high seat goes to Rob.
Goes to Rob.
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, you're wait, what
I'm
Rob?
evil.
You're evil. Sorry, Rob. I know you. Yeah.
What kind of person do you think I am? It's naturally evil.
Well, there's a precedent for it. Same.
Okay, so first attack needing 5s. 5s. Nope. Next attack needing 5s. Nope. Next attack needing 5s. Come on!
Nope.
Gosh.
Oh,
There's 1.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
either.
that.
You killed 1.
What?
You only killed 1.
With
Wow.
8 dice. And the second time.
That's really
that happened.
sad.
That's very sad. Alright, should we venture on to Dubbets?
I'll be...
Shielding?
No, I'm going to go for it, man.
Go.
I'm going for
Go
it.
Kill
for it.
him. Kill
Go
him.
for
You
it.
have to go offensive to do anything.
So let's see what you get. I got a 4. It's good.
But it's not as good as double 5s.
Needing 6s. Yeah. Double 6. It's double dead. There we go. Should we do this one?
Okay.
So I grab block a saddle might, right? Yep. So it won't even matter.
Shielding.
Well, I might as well feint with the grab block
Okay.
because now you fight 1 and they fight 1. They fight 1. So is it D3? Yeah. So then I'm not going to feint.
Okay.
They'll just fight only.
So shielding Minas Tirith here. Get 6s.
Wow.
Where were they for your Avenger Bolt Thrower?
Yeah, that's me.
I do need a 6 here to take it.
You do.
I do get the 6 there. Okie dokes. Starting with Batswan, needing 6s. That's cut dice from the cord there. Yep, that's 1. And Groplock needing 6s as well. No. Alright, let's do a captain.
Okay.
Because he is trapped. 2-handed piercing strike with the Prowler.
Yep, I'm shielding.
Makes sense. Yep, so,
If I get the 6, I take it.
yes. Oh, you don't, you get the 4 highest.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom.
So, starting with the Prowler.
Oh, those 6s, man. There's a lot of 6s in this game.
Goes up by 2. So he's now strength 5, so he will be needing 5s. Defense 6, right? Yeah, 5s.
No, defense
So
7.
4s.
Defense 7.
Still strength 5, still on 7s, that's still 5s.
Okay.
And then 4s because I went 2-handed. So 4s for starters from the Prowler. Oh, there's a bush.
Hashtag.
The spear support over here needing 6s. Nope. This guy needing 6s. Nope. And the Shaman. Only 1 attack though. Right? Yep. Needing 6s.
And that is that.
Yeah, just seeing, should I spend a point of might? The captain has a point of... Oh, he has 2 wounds, no. Not doing it, not worth it.
Okay.
Okie dokes.
Okie doke.
Okie dokes.
They're goblins, not all.
Doing this guy because he is trapped. No, now the captain can move. Oh well. No, we'll still do that guy.
Okay.
No. No. This one, because he is trapped. No. Yes?
The ball thrower can't move. It's not alive.
I know.
So, going for it.
Yep.
Yep.
Going for it.
Yep. See
Not
what
a
you get.
dwarf chariot.
It's 3.
And the goblin gets
6.
Naturally.
needing 6s. It's a waste. Alright. Yeah, this guy now.
Okay.
So let's see what you get. Fainting, might as well. Take it. Needing 6s, re-rolling 1s. Nope.
I don't remember the last time I've seen that many 6s.
Here.
I got 2.
You take it on fight value.
Looking for a 5.
Yep.
Gillette. No.
No.
Okie dokes.
Could you have fainted on that? Does he have a sword in his
Yep.
little sheet?
He could have. But he has a higher fight, so it would be
That's
silly.
that's true.
Do it here. Automatically win it. I'm naturally fainting. So needing 6s by 6s, right?
What's the defense?
2, 3 on 6s by 6s. Fainting. So 6s. No. I back away. So we'll do this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a roll. There's no special thing.
No. So let's just see what you get.
Oh.
That's not good. Oh, you take it!
Oh my gosh.
Dong.
You take it! Alright.
Kill the goblin, needing
need
5s.
Yes. No fury save for mine. No, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6.
So Rob
7,
got a
8,
kill
9,
this
10,
time.
11, 12. So one more, and I am broken.
Good. Kill the troll.
Kill the troll.
Kill the troll.
Do you want to see what you get?
Okay.
Kill the troll, bash people off the table.
We actually discussed that earlier, and we're not sure.
I think rules-wise you can't be pushed up the table, but it would be funny if we just said that is actually a cliff edge right there.
Well, we decided that you can't.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah. So let's see what you get.
Yeah,
Are you fainting?
White is fainting.
What's fainting?
I get a 5.
5. It's good.
I kind of want to see the troll lose this.
So,
I don't, because then I'm broken. He just needs 1 wound and then he's gone. 6s. Come on, let's get 6 or 5. Take it on the 5. Take it on 5 value.
Boo-hoo.
Woohoo. I would just
6, 7, 8, 9. If I kill 2 more.
you get more out of punching them than you do throwing right now.
Yeah,
You
we'll
don't,
start.
yeah, because the higher strength.
So we'll start prioritizing this guy. He has 3 attacks.
We'll pick that up later.
Yep. So blah, blah, blah. Defense 5. 6 on 5. That's still 4s. So let's see if I can get a 4. Yeah, he's dead there. Very good. And then
2 more attacks.
still 4s. Nope. Yes.
Very nice.
Does that mean you're broken? It might.
Probably.
Rob the broken.
So that is round. Let's come back. So let's go into next turn priority. See what you get.
2.
2. Oh!
No, Rob
it goes
gets
to you.
it.
Natural.
But you do have one
You're
last
Gonna steal it.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna steal it.
Yes, of course I am.
with your last point.
Okay, we'll come back after movement.
Okay. So you are broken, Rob. So you have to do some courage tests.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to start?
You wanna do some fingers for me?
Yeah, okay. So we'll start with the Sigil Archer here.
Right, looking.
Courage 3.
Yep.
So we're looking for 7. And offset. This guy.
Yes.
And offset. This guy. And offset. This guy. Offset. And that will be all your courage.
Super.
So you can just do your movement and we'll come back once we are ready for some shooting and combat.
Okay, so we are ready for the next phase.
Yep. Technically I could have 2 shots up going off from the Walk Marauder, but I'm not going to risk anything, so we'll leave that.
Yep.
But it's your priority.
It is.
So
You get to
decide.
make some choices.
Indeed you do.
And we're gonna start with Troll.
Yep.
Against my 2 Citadel Guard and friend there.
Yep. See what you get.
Friend's gonna be fainting.
Yes, of course. Oh, that's not good.
No.
But it's better than that.
Wow.
Triple 3s.
I'll take it.
Wow. So kill out the troll and I'm broken.
Is that troll trapped?
Yes, it is.
Do it! Do it! Come on, you can do it.
1.
6s, right?
Strength 3 and 6. Yeah, 6s. 1/6 will come.
No.
There it is.
You have to say the sound. Oh.
Okay. Takes out the draw. And there we go.
Delicious.
Okay.
To that trouble.
Where would you like to go next, sir?
Do this guy next who's trapped.
Yeah. So he's just fighting a single.
One, yep.
Yep. So I'm fainting.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
Yep.
2.
I take it on the 3.
Very nice.
Needing 6s. Rerolling 1s. It's a
Reroll.
reroll. Well, that's a 5. That's close. Let's get a 6 here. No, that's a 5 as well. Close, but that's
So
a
you go
go.
back. Okay, next we'll take the captain.
Yes.
Who's going to be shielding.
Yep. So I do have 2 from the platform. I have 2 from the prowler. 2 and a piercing strike. I have. Yep. I think that's all.
I go 5 highest.
So I do need a 6. What fight are you in now?
I think you're higher now. Quite certain. It's not going to be 6, so you're higher. And
I go
you
5.
take it on the 5.
Okay. So you're sure I take it?
Pretty damn sure.
Okay. So starting with the bat swarm, needing 6s. Nope. So we have the Goblin Shaman. 6s. Nope. Goblin in front. 6s.
Nope.
And the Prowler goes up by 1. So I am strength 4. So needing 5s.
Yeah.
Which becomes 4s.
It is defense 7, right? Yeah.
Is it defense 7?
Yeah, still 6s, right?
So the 6s becomes 5s.
Oh.
Because 2 and a piercing strike.
Yeah.
So 5s. Oh, he's trapped. So 4. So 5s. That's 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was one.
So you have a fate point. And he loves it. So no wounds on the captain. Very good.
Yes,
That's it.
Right.
Where would you like to go next?
Next we'll do
That one.
this one.
Yep.
Is it the one?
He's in on as well.
Okay. Are we fighting normally?
Yep.
For a 2 again.
Taking that 3 and 6. You can back away there. So looking for 6s.
Yep.
Guys dead on that 6.
It's not going well for the good guys. Are you close to 25%?
Me?
Yeah, I am.
Rob.
This guy.
Yep.
I'm fighting normally, so we're even.
Yep. Fight 3 both. I take it.
Are you playing to the death, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
6s. It doesn't.
Next one, big man.
Yep. Thing.
I'll feint this
Yep.
time.
Taking on that 6.
Those rolls, man.
Was he strength 3 or 4? It's 3 only, I think.
You.
Strength 4, so needing 5s.
Nice.
It doesn't.
Now the big one.
Yes. You charged me.
I did.
Yes, so I don't get a charge bonus.
I'm going to be going for it.
You're going for it, yep. That's not good. I take on that 4. So needing 5s. Yeah, double down.
Yeah. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
I still have that one left.
Oh,
just
I'd like to see if I can take it
did
out.
you check if does that count as a model?
yeah, we said it was one model.
Okay.
Because it's
Is
one
that good?
profile.
Yeah. Because I actually think I'm not certain, but I think they might all different models in that profile might count as single models.
Oh, really?
I think
we
so,
won't-
but you're not playing with that, so we'll just go with that.
6s by 6s.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that.
Nope. And 6s by 6s, but fainting. Nope.
Good.
And he is not base contact. No. And there we go. Party?
Yep.
You're not broken.
No.
3.
I got 5. Oh, yeah, I am broken.
So then you are actually, well, you're not only broken, you are actually at 25%. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
The game is done.
So the game is done. Thanks for the
Well
game. Okay.
done.
We will count up the VPs and come back in the post-battle breakdown. And we're back with a post-battle battle breakdown. It was a victory for Moria, 6-3. I killed your enemy leader, and but we're both broken. So that's 3 for you and 3 for me, so 6-3.
Yeah.
No battles left, so there we go. How do you feel the game went?
It was a lot of fun.
It was not fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
Lots of new stuff we haven't played with before, so that's been really fun. Especially, I mean, I had the bolt thrower, I had my sealed up guard. You had loads of stuff. Yeah.
Groblock. Derbats have been featured in one battle report.
Yeah.
Groblock and Batswarm are both completely new, never seen before. Rest has been seen before, but still a few new models.
And they did their job.
Most certainly. Personally, I think man of the match for my team at least has to be Groblock, because he did call that heroic combat, took out the one warrior, and then charged in on Boromir along with the Batswarm and I think the Warp Lord as well. Charged in, and then finally was able to get in and completely swarm Boromir.
Yeah, that was the turning of the tide.
Yeah.
That one move worked great. And you saw I tried to counter it, I knew exactly what was going to happen, and I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah.
So, but sadly, didn't prevail for me.
No. But but you were very unlucky with your rolls though. We don't have the exact count, but we estimate that you had a good 20 shots coming from the Avenger Bolt thrower.
Yeah, and then it took about 5 turns for you to get in, and then there were 5 longbows, so that's another 25 shots being fired. So a total of around 45 shots in that game. Only 4 wounds.
Yeah,
right?
you wounded each troll twice.
And just since I came in, you did a lot of 6s. You had a lot of 6s towards the end. Towards the end, that was some good rolls.
I've been relatively lucky with my rolls.
I've been consistent.
But I think more so you've been unlucky because I might not have rolled very high, but you just wasn't fortunate enough to roll lower.
I
did get a lot of 6s in the end. I did that.
So did anyone make any tactical mistakes that partially were the reason that the game went the way it did?
I don't think either of us did.
No.
Did you both?
Well, I did make one, but it didn't have an impact on the game.
Yeah.
I called Heroic Strike with Durbirds, hoping to get him in on Boromir, realizing after I called it, there was no room for him. I still ended up winning the combats that didn't impact the game, but it could have been, yeah. So it was still a tactical mistake I made.
I think deployment and everything was perfect. You did the right thing, and also you were smart in waiting in the wings until your main force came up, so you were hitting as one big unit and not in small mouthfuls,
Basically, as you had 500 points fighting 200 or whatever.
Yeah. That's not a good situation.
No, not at all. But you also did the right in deploying because you had the Avenger Bolt thrower. You can get a lot of shots in, and you had 5 longbows, strength 3. So you just kept back, waited for me to come to you, and hopefully, the tactic sense was to try to diminish my numbers as much as possible. It just didn't work out.
No, I mean obviously we did pretty good with the troll on the first turn. Then we took 2 wounds off, and I was hoping, get the next wound off.
Yeah.
And then from there on out, just kind of fire everything into your front line.
Yeah.
And get as many as I possibly could off. I was hoping to get maybe 4 to 5 goblins before you met me in combat. But it just didn't happen.
No.
It was horrible. But I'll definitely take it again. I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I know at the start we got a couple of rules wrong with it, but that's just down to lack of practice, even though we just read the rules prior to the game. But it's easy to forget when you've got to think about a camera and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely something I want to use again.
I think it was a fun game. It's easy for me to say because I won, but it was a fun game. It was very different because Minas Tirith is normally not a sit back and shoot force.
No, I played it very elfy actually.
Yeah, Arnory.
Oh, Arnory.
Arnory. So it was a very different game. Again, we had a lot of new models, which made it a lot of fun because obviously we had to figure out a new playstyle that we're not used to. I was trying to be very protective of my Batswarm, knowing it had 4 wounds, it could take a hit, but it's low defense, and with the bolt thrower, it could potentially have gone in one round. So
yeah.
trying to be very protective and trying to, be very careful of how to place it and whatnot. It was very different and challenging to actually use the bat swarm, I think. But it helped.
Oh yeah.
I think if I hadn't had the bat swarm, the bat swarm is equal to 7 goblins. Yeah, 7 goblins with stuff.
Okay.
So, having, say I had that out and just had 7 goblins, I think you would have won it.
I don't know what to say. I think I would much rather have that over 7 goblins.
Exactly.
But then again, it depends on how many models you have on the table.
Yeah.
But I think you've had the perfect blend of monsters and goblins, You didn't have too much of one thing, you didn't have too little of the other. I think that's pretty
And it's like, if you intend to just go with a complete horde, you choose Goblin Town because you can get even more in. Because, then you don't necessarily want the higher defense or utility of Moria.
Yeah, definitely.
But Moria, you want all the special monsters and the shaman and all that good stuff.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so it was a good list.
It was good. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed with the list, considering I just made it this morning. But yeah, I think we're done, aren't we? This has been a very, very long battle report. I am sensing we've been going on for about an hour and 45, maybe a little longer.
Wow.
So I think we'll sign off here. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
And happy strategy battle game.
And support your Hobbit hobby. Bye.